Welcome back to We Connect. This is the show that's coming to you from the Ford plant at Marimalai Nagar, which is just outside of Chennai city. Thank you very much for staying right there. Now we are here at this very fancy plant, and I was just wondering how come that Ford has one here in Chennai and you've got another one in Coimbatore. So what was it? I mean, what was it that attracted your company to actually come into this part of the country?
Well, you know, we were when the government opened its doors to international investment in the 90s, we were the first MNC, motor vehicle manufacturer, multinational corporation to come and set ourselves up here in India. We went through a very robust process of selection relative to the states that we would move into, and we looked at a number of criteria. Industrial policy, that transparency, whatever political party was in, we had to have consistency in terms of industrial policy. Availability of a well-educated labour force. Obviously, the access to ports is another key and critical item. And overall, for us, Tamil Nadu fitted all of the criteria in one way or another, some extremely strongly in number one, others right up there amongst the top, the leaders. Tamil Nadu is a very stable environment for us. We've had a tremendous relationship here, no matter which political party has been in, because they've had that industrial policy that's transparent. And that to us provides a high level of comfort.
Yes, in fact, that's a very good thing. Tell us about your Coimbatore plant and what you
Well, Coimbatore is where we have our business services outlet. This is our global business services, which is a different part of the business. It is a facility where we provide business services to all of the globe, Europe, US, Asia Pacific, South America, and Coimbatore, and here in Chennai, there's another business services outlet. In actual fact, our business services employs about the same number, 4,000, as our manufacturing services. Oh. So we employ somewhere around about 8,000 to 8,500 people here now in Tamil Nadu directly. And then beyond that, we see a multiplier effect of around about 3 to 4 through our supply base, our dealers and so on. So we're a significant employer here now in India.
Indeed, over almost 8,000 or 9,000 people.
Yeah.
Now, do you use this plant as an export point for your cars as well?
Yeah, Jennifer, I'm really excited about this year. It's one of our big challenges. We're now, the Figo we're currently exporting to just South Africa and to Nepal. This year we'll move that up to 50 different countries.
Wow,
we're just
a lot. That's almost the whole world.
Well, this is a great thing. I mean, if you think about it, this little Figo that's being produced here in Chennai, in Nagar, is going to be moving out and representing the Indian workforce and Indian ingenuity to the globe, essentially. So we'll be starting our exports very, very soon to Central America, and we'll also then go into the North African hub, and then into portions of the Asia Pacific region.
Right. Can I ask you here, you are talking about the Indian workforce. Have you been entirely satisfied with the workforce that you've had to deal with here in Tamil Nadu? I want a really honest answer on that one.
Well, I can honestly say yes. I mean, I feel so impressed. All of our technicians are diploma level, so year 12 plus 2 or 3 years. And our engineering staff, vast majority are from this local area, but we now have many coming in from different states as well, because they want to be a part of Ford and the success story. I can honestly say the receptiveness, the willingness to learn, to adopt robust processes is absolutely outstanding. You know, you have to be a very process-driven organisation to build cars. You can't have people going off doing their own thing.
Absolutely,
and
yes.
To me, adherence to process has been first class. You know, I've been around the world working for, through Australia, US, UK, Thailand.
Right, all over the world,
and
yes.
Absolutely second to none. What's interesting, these are young people, much younger workforce than I'm used to elsewhere, probably average age of about 27, 28. And they're all extremely ambitious. This Gen X or whatever they're called.
Right, yes.
It provides real challenges to companies like ours. How do we retain people show them a career, because that's what they want. You know, they want to be all in my job now.
Yes.
And we have to talk them through what it takes to get there. We have to give them great opportunities, and to me that's one of the biggest challenges facing industry at this point in time. It's not the resource of the components and so on, it's the intellectual resource.
Right.
Because the demand and the pool is there from a large number of companies. Competition for good people is huge, and you have to be able to provide a point of difference in terms of the company as much as the product to make sure you retain good people.
Right. When you think about the future of Ford in India, apart from expanding the number of cars that you produce, do you ever actually see Ford going into any other parts of India? Has that thought come into your mind at all?
Well, you never say never. I think what I would say is that we're very comfortable here in Tamil Nadu presently. We still have some capacity available and open here, and we can grow here. We have 350 acres, so we have got some growth opportunities. But obviously we need to look at what makes sense for us as a business in terms of our balance. Biggest markets in India from a motor vehicle perspective is up in the NCR region and in the north. You know, they have 20% of all cars sold are up there. So it costs a lot of money for us to transport cars from here up to the north.
That's right.
So we'll continually look at the business and make the assessments as we grow, and whatever we define, believe me, we'll continue to grow here in Tamil Nadu no matter what.
Well, Mike, I at this point really need to say thank you so much indeed, and
My great pleasure.
We wish you all the very best. We wish
Thanks,
your company
Jennifer.
all the very best, and perhaps the next time when we come back, you'll have that next car on the road, right?
I'm sure we will.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, it's been great that you could join us here on We Connect. But you remember that this is a program on which you're going to meet interesting people. You're going to meet people who are fascinating, people who always have a story to tell us. You watch for us 9:30 at night on Fridays, and then in case you should miss that, you can always catch us again Sunday morning at 8:30. And so until the next week, you take care. Bye for now.